Hey everybody, this here is a very special ceiling fan. This is one that I actually ordered off of Facebook Marketplace. I've never, um, ordered a fan off of Facebook Marketplace. I've only ever gone and picked them up. But this one was one that one of my friends actually sent it to me and it caught my eye. I didn't know what it was at first, because they only showed one picture of the top of the motor. Um, and then they sent a picture of the bottom of the motor, and I instantly knew what it was. So this here is an Old Jacksonville ceiling fan. This is a 42-inch model. From what I can tell, the 42-inch models are a lot less common um, than even like I think they made 36-inch models. I don't really know, but I've seen some of those before. Um, I've definitely seen 52-inch ones online, but I've never actually seen one of these in person before because these were manufactured by a company called Nichols-Kusan Incorporated. They were based in Jacksonville, Texas, hence the name Old Jacksonville. Um, yeah, they were manufactured there, and so as a result, they aren't really found anywhere outside of the south of the U.S. So, like around like Texas, Louisiana, Arizona, um, I don't know, probably Colorado. Yeah, but I mean, they've been found outside of that area, but I mean, it's very rare. This is probably one of the only ones on the East Coast that exists here now, of course. So, yeah, these are copies of Casablanca. They were, from what I can tell, they actually like literally just took a Casablanca, said, we can make one of these, and copied it, and just used they used the same motor. They used Emerson K-55 motors, very similar parts. The blade arms are almost identical to the Casablanca Delta type blade arms. Um, and then, yeah, but everything else I think was manufactured in house. Actually, I think everything was. I don't think they used Casablanca parts at all. Um, and everything on this fan is original from what I can tell, except for the shades. It came with shades, but only one of them survived the shipping. And I actually have it right here. This is what the original shades look like. I only have one left. Um, Anything else? This fan is variable speed. It has a cardboard box, solid state speed control inside of the nose. Um, and so it predates any of like the slumber quiet type technology, like the transistor based variable speed that we know of as slumber quiet from Casablanca. Um, it has a three-way pull chain in it that controls both the fan and the light kit, very similar to early Casablanca fans. And it's a very old pull chain. It's an all metal bodied pull chain assembly. Uh, yeah. Um, Another thing, these don't really have a model name. Um, Fan collectors affectionately call them the S vent series because you can kind of see the bottom plate there. The vents are like exaggerated S's. Um, yeah, so I don't know if these did have a model, if they were marketed as with a model name or anything like that, and if they were, I don't know because I don't think I don't know if they've ever found any of them new in box. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna turn the light kit off so you can actually turn the. I don't even have my backlighting on yet for some reason. So the way that it goes is it goes. What is it? Light and fan, fan only, and then off. I think something like that. I have it set to low, so I'll turn the variable up to high. Okay, it goes light, fan and light off, and then fan only. So here is high speed. And for a fan of this size, it does move a good amount of air. And surprisingly, I mean, maybe not surprisingly, but the motor isn't noisy at all on the cardboard box solid state. I know stack motors tend to like solid state controls a lot better than spinner motors do. So And of course, now it's wobbling just enough so that the pull chain is spinning around in a circle, making annoying noises. But I did balance it, because when I first tested it, it was just awful, an awful wobble. So yeah, it's very quiet, it's a good performer, and like I mentioned, it does use a Emerson K-55 stack motor, so I definitely expected it to be a good performer. I did not know that these used Emerson motors. I don't know why, I guess. I just thought they used different brands. But they really did just copy Casablanca, so. Gonna turn it down like an eighth of a turn, I guess. And that pull chain is gonna start going around in circles again, probably. Yeah, that tassel pull chain extension came with it as well, I forgot to mention. That's a really, really pretty tassel. I'm pretty sure it's original to the fan. Turn it down a little more. This is like medium high. And this is a pretty good medium, I'd say. I definitely want to install this somewhere. It's just too cool and unusual not to have hanging. That's a really good medium. And you can just hear how quiet it is. It makes absolutely no motor noise at all. Incredible. Even the Fasco parlor fan that I have, the white one, that's got a stack motor, and it's got the same cardboard box variable speed control, but it just buzzes and buzzes like crazy. So maybe the Emersons were just made for solid state speed control or something like that. Then again, it could be the rubber flywheel. So that's like a good medium low. And I think I'm almost down to, yep. So that's as low as it goes. Now, of course, being that it's a smaller fan, it has a slightly faster low, but I guess you could always put it on a speed control. I'm pretty sure you can stack capacitor speeds on top of solid state to make it go even slower. But honestly, it's spinning at like this is like a perfect low speed for it because it's moving like the perfect amount of air for me at least. At least as much air as I like on like the slowest setting. Yeah. Okay. Turn it off. And it is reversible. There's a reverse switch on the other side of the nose. And now we will start it up on low in reverse. It looks like the wobbling is going to be worse. Way worse because it's already wobbling a little bit. Okay. motors. Full high speed. Wobbling's not actually as bad as I thought it would be. And I also realized I forgot to do spin down, so I guess we'll just do spin down from high and reverse. Okay. Okay, it's got really good bearings, which isn't a surprise, given that Emerson used very good bearings in their motors. So here's an up-close view of this oddity. Now, one of the blades, I don't know what kind of wood this is, I think it might be teak, but one of the blades, this one, was cracked. The crack went from all the way up here to about right here, but I was able to glue it, and it's not coming apart anymore. So thankfully the crack didn't run all the way through the blade, because if it did, I don't know if I'd be able to fix that. Yeah, these blades are very pretty. And of course, I forgot to mention, it is in white and antique brass finish with entire white canopy, downrod, top plate, and sideband, and lower nose or upper nose with antique brass bottom plate / faceplate, blade arms, light kit, and nose cap. And I'm pretty sure this light kit is an OEM, like genuine OEM, Old Jacksonville, Nichols-Kusan product. I'm not sure about that though. So here's the tag on the side of the nose, which again is another Casablanca trait that I guess they copied, because Casablanca had the tag on the side of the nose. You can see Old Jackson ceiling fans, manufactured by Nichols-Kusan Incorporated in Jacksonville, Texas, and this one's serial number is 61549. Or sorry, A61549. So yeah, overall the proportions are pretty much similar to that of the Casablanca Four Seasons, from what I can see. The canopy is almost like a bare bones version of like a Hunter original canopy almost, or like a Moss canopy without all the ridges. And this downrod is weird. It's like a decorative outside sleeve that goes around the actual downrod, which is pretty cool. I've seen that before in a few other manufacturers. Oh, and the top plate, this is why I had no idea what it was, because I did not know what design this was, because I could have sworn I'd seen this design before of this top plate here. But it is, yeah, it's different. It doesn't have the S vents on top, and it has a 3-armed downrod mount. I just hit the blade, sorry about that. Yeah, so the reverse switch is also on this side too. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else to say about this fan, other than that it is a very cool fan. I'm very happy to have it. I can't wait to see what I do with it. So that is it for this testing video. So thank you for watching, and more to come.